All right, so I wanted to give you guys an inside look of after you claim the free trial to SmartTutor systems and software, what it's going to look like after you log in. So this is what it's going to look like. The only difference is this isn't going to be here because, as you'll see later, I actually have a test lead inside the system. So what's going to happen is you're going to log in, you're going to see something like this. You have like your opportunities, your pipeline. This is right here. This is the dashboard, right? So you're going to be able to see all of your data, and all of this stuff's going to be aggregated over here into one spot. Your reviews on Google, if you have like Google Analytics or Facebook connected to it, it'll all be in the system as well, just so you have one nice concise spot where you can see everything you need to know. So you don't have to be hopping back and forth from software to software to try to see all of your data. It's all in one spot, which is super cool. So we're just gonna go down the list. So real quick, the first thing that you would get started after or that you'd like to do is you'd want to go down here where it says get started here. That's where you're gonna start once you're in the system, okay? Because what this is this is a series of videos that I've created for you. You just put in your email, full name here, submit, and it's gonna give you access to the membership area where it's all the videos step by step on how to actually get the system up and running for your business, right? Most of it's already done for you, but there's gonna be a little bit of customizations that you're gonna wanna do to make sure it fits for your business. Okay, cool. So up here, so we have the conversations tab here, right? So the conversations tab, essentially what that's going to do is all of your text messages, your emails, if you do like Facebook chat marketing or anything like that, that's all going to be right here under the conversations tab, which is cool because now all the conversations you have with your leads are all going to be in one spot that you can just scroll through, look at, reply to. All of the automations that I have set up for you are all going to run right through here, so you're going to be able to have that two-way communication with your leads and yourself all in one spot, which is really cool. So now you have the opportunities tab, which this is that test lead that I spoke about. You have a few different pipelines, right? Which this is the main sales pipeline. This is what you're going to be using probably 90% of the time. But essentially you have all these different ones that I've made for you, and you can make your own if you wanted to. But you have a main sales pipeline, you have the free session pipeline, the free academic assessment, and the current customer pipeline, which I'll talk about in a moment. So here, let's say a lead comes in. A lead comes in through a phone call, through a text message, through anything at all, a Facebook ad. That's all gonna be put right here, into the lead in. Now they're here. You try to call that person, and let's say they don't answer. So you're just gonna take this person, you're gonna drag and drop them to attempted contact, and that's gonna automatically start the follow-up to try to get in contact with that person so you can get them on the phone and let them know about your services, right? But if they do answer, and they're like, hey, I'm interested, but maybe just not right now, or I need to talk to my spouse, whatever, you're gonna drag this person over to follow up hot leads, and that's gonna automatically trigger that automation. Then if they actually schedule their first session, you put them here. And then if they actually end up coming in or paying you online or however you do that, then you would just drag them over to one, right? And so when that happens, it takes them over to the current customer pipeline, which is awesome because this is where now you can have all of your customers, in one spot. So if you ever have to contact them or whatever, you can do that all at the same time. And then the cool thing is then you can start the process of getting reviews from them and getting referrals. And then when they're not a customer anymore, you can drag them over to old customers, so you can do like reactivation campaigns and actually get them back into your business in the future, right? So that's kind of the rough overview of the pipeline there. Then you have marketing here now. So you have like campaigns. These are all the different campaigns that I've already set up for you. They're already done. There are slight modifications that you do that in the Get Started Here video series we'll talk about. But essentially, these are a lot of the automations that'll go out. The different campaigns that are already written for you. So like if you click into, for example, let's say the main sales pipeline, like attempted contact, right? So you go in here and you see that it's already set up, like, hey, so-and-so, this is, Richard with my tutoring company here. Just tried giving you a call. Sorry I missed you. What's the best time to reach out to you today to discuss tutoring options, right? And when you drag them over to that attempted contact, this is all gonna automatically start sending out, which is super fantastic. And then, you have emails. right? Because email marketing is huge, especially when trying to grow your business, right? So here's a couple of little templates that I have for you. So for example, let's click edit. And so you can come in here and you can send these people and leads and, you know, old customers, stuff like that, really, really nice emails to try to, you know, turn them into customers, right? So you could change all these elements. Like here you would put like your logo, right? You can put a picture here, you can delete it. You can put, you know, whatever content or whatever you're trying to promote here, a call to action, which is awesome. You could send them to like either a calendar, or you can send them to one of your funnels that comes with the system. You can send them to your website, whatever you want to do. And that's all done here. And then you could just, you know, basically review and send it, and then actually send this email out. And the cool thing is the system will segment your people how you want, like current customers versus people who are on your newsletter versus people who are like maybe on a free trial or something. So it'll segment it for you so you can customize your marketing, which is really powerful. So here you got a bunch of reporting stuff, right? Scheduling, you have access to calendars that I've already built for you, and you can also make your own. So this calendar is like if someone, you know, books a time to schedule to talk with you, and then you'll have a student schedule, so you can actually put all of your students on one schedule if you like, and it'll automatically remind them before their session to like make sure that they show up, right? You'll have like a free tutoring session, and then you also have your book your child's assessment funnel calendar, and I'll talk about those in a second. So you have calendars, and you can make your own if you need. Reputation management, right? So all of your reviews for Google, Facebook, stuff like that will be in here. Contacts, this is where all your contacts are going to be held. Funnels and websites, so check it out. Funnels, these are funnels that I've pre-built for you that I use in my tutoring business. You can either add a new funnel and create your own, which is awesome, or you can use the ones that are already pre-built, and I'm gonna be updating this as I create more funnels and do more offers and test more things that work in my tutoring business. I'm gonna be uploading those and pushing those into your account, you know, for free, basically just putting them into your account so that you can now use them. So like for example, let's go into one of this, like the free tutoring session here. You can click edit page, and you're gonna kind of see what it looks like. Now all the photos and everything that are in here are all royalty free, so you can use them or you can swap them out if they don't make sense for you. But you would just go in here, you'd put like your logo, right, your hours of operation, your address, you know, claim your free session of, you know, English tutoring or Spanish tutoring or whatever that may be. You would just delete that. You could just simply highlight it, delete it, and type in your own subject, right? Make sure you click save. And you can go through this and customize it for your own business, put your own testimonials and stuff, and now you have a fully functional offer and landing page that you can send to your email list, you can send to your Facebook you know, followers, your Instagram followers. You can use them in ads, right? So all really, really powerful stuff, really, really cool. Basically, you're getting my past 10 plus years of marketing experience and marketing expertise all put into one solid system for you guys. And so that's that. And then again, you have all these other ones that you can go through. You have a free tutoring session offer. You have a lead magnet, which is essentially an offer where you can really grow your email list quite effectively and quite quickly, you know, through ads or however you want to do that. You have a free academic assessment, and you have a talk with the tutor funnel. Then you have like your online listings that you can connect, so all of your online stuff can all be aggregated right here. Now this is really cool. You get a chat widget, so you get this little thing, so you can actually turn all of your marketing materials, your websites, and all of that stuff into a lead generating machine simply by now allowing people to actually be able to text you right through whatever page you're sending them to. So this little thing would pop up and it'll just says, you know, hey there, have a question, text us here. Now you're gonna get way more leads this way because so many people nowadays don't wanna pick up the phone and actually give you a call. They'd rather just be able to text the company. And then again, all the automation gets to work, and now with speed of execution, again, this will shoot you a message right away saying, hey, someone just sent you a text, and then you can communicate with them almost instantly, so you can like turn them and nurture them into a customer, right? You can come in here, you can edit some of the messages and stuff. And then like in settings, you don't want to mess too much in here, but you know, you'll have all this stuff set up. and then like your pipelines are in here, your calendars are in here if you want to make a new one or whatever. These are all the ones that are already pre-built for you that I use in my business. And that's essentially most of it. One more thing that I did want to show you is under here, under the funnels is websites. So I've actually taken the liberty of creating an entire website for you guys. So if you already have a website, awesome. You can take all these things and integrate them into your website. But if you don't, you now do, which is super cool. And again, same concept. You go in here and you'd edit it. Again, all the images are royalty free, and I tried to write most of the text and stuff to work for most tutoring centers. You would just come in here and edit something like your company name, you put your thing. If you want to change any of this, you can. You just click on it, highlight it, delete it, whatever. The get started here, those all go right up into a calendar that you have in your system where they can just pick a date and a time to actually have a talk with you to discuss tutoring options. You can just go through this, and then once you edit it to your liking, boom, you have a fully functional website for your business, just like that. And the chat widget, I've already taken the liberty of adding it to that, so you can start generating leads with that. So it's really, really, really fantastic. And then one last thing under marketing is you have like survey builder and form builder. So like forms, for example, I've already created some of these for you. So like website opt-in, if you have a website already, you would just essentially take this form, put it on your contact page, and just swap it out with the one you have now. And then all those leads will just get transferred directly into the system. And then, so you can follow up with them and do that whole thing. So really cool. You can, after you claim the free trial, once you're in the system, you can be up and running within an hour or two, and then you'll have the entire system working for your business to help you grow, scale, and make more money, make more impact. And so you can actually do it with a level of freedom, because now all of your automations and stuff are going to be working in your sleep. And it's really cool. And again, they're all going to be in this conversations tab, so you can really converse and create relationships with your leads. So with that being said, guys, I hope to see you guys using the software, and I can't wait to see you guys' success.